The Senate Finance Committee is now in session. All right, what's the bill that we're going to start with?
518.
Okay,
Okay, Senate Bill 518 is an additional training program of MDL that targets specific professions. The bill establishes the Career Pathways for Healthcare Workers program administered by located actually in the Maryland Department of Labor. The purpose of the program is to provide matching grants to hospitals and related institutions that pay for training programs attended by healthcare workers, with the goal of providing increased opportunities for healthcare workers to receive training across the state. The training program is one provided for healthcare workers by an historically black college or university or a community college. The governor must include in the annual budget an appropriation of at least $1 million. You have a reprint in front of you with some amendments from the sponsor, Senator Augustine. There was the two main folks interested in this bill were the Hospital Association, because they're the major healthcare facility that would be part of this, and SEIU. They got together and they had a compromise, which is in front of you in the reprint. So if you go straight to page 3, there's no changes till you get to page 3. And this is your general type of training program. The healthcare facility would have to would approach the department to get money for these training programs, and that everything flows from that. The grants, a grant is limited to $50,000 for each healthcare facility. The amendments start off with the application process to receive a grant, and one of the things added is a list of training programs that a participating eligible employer has identified based on current labor market trends. And the bill was introduced focused on training that the employee wanted to attend. This changes it to get reimbursed for training the employee had attended. So that's what all these changes regard, and training that the employer had agreed to pay for. Again, if you go to the bottom, you'll see that the grant may not exceed $50,000 per eligible employer, which would either be a nursing home or a hospital. If you go to the next page, there are changes here regarding the bill is introduced, required a 10% wage increase for anybody who successfully completed the training. That's altered a little bit. First, there's language added that says to provide each healthcare worker who is considering enrolling in a training program information related to the wage increase required. And then instead of a 10% wage increase, it's a wage increase that is commensurate with current labor market trends. And the employee would have to receive certification for the training in order to be eligible for this wage increase from the healthcare facility. There's additional amendments that go further, again, and these are all part of the overall agreement regarding collective bargaining agreements between the healthcare facility and a union. If their collective bargaining agreement calls for a training and upgrading fund, it specifies that any money that the hospital would try to get through the program to get reimbursed for training would flow through if there was a collective bargaining agreement for a training and upgrading fund. So that money would go straight to that fund. And then because of that, there is a additional reporting requirement that the training and upgrade fund shall report to the division on how these funds are spent. And then you'll see again that the lines 19 through 21 provide for a $1 million mandated appropriation for the program. I think Senator Augustine.
Senator Klossmeyer,
Yeah,
then
I
Senator
just
Augustine.
want to ask Senator Augustine, did you ever find out anything about the EARN program, and instead of starting a new program, that just put that in the EARN program?
I did not, Senator. This, although there's no doubt, I know the EARN program has got something that's like that, but this was specifically tailored for the nurses.
And I realize that, but the EARN program, when we first made it, it was about a nursing assistant working her way up to be a nurse. That's the only reason. And I know Senator Bidle had said something about another program, and I just think there's so many programs. Now, I'll vote for the bill and all, but there's just so many programs giving money for training that it just, so, anyway.
Now, the one you're talking about, it only does nursing assistants?
No, mine does all kinds of different things for community colleges and.
No, I'm saying, what occupational training?
No, all different occupations, manufacturers, whatever, and it's like, I think there's $9 million in the,
Well, you're talking about
Department of Labor.
manufacturing, but
no, I'm talking about any kind of positions. And
Okay,
it started out, when we made it up, it started and it was the idea of a nursing, that was the example. But
Okay.
that's okay, because.
but yours is
it's
more
fine.
broad-based than ours.
It's
then.
fine, it's fine.
Okay, all right. Senator Augustine.
No, I'm just some support in what she said. I mean, this bill is here because of the nursing, we've got a variety of bills that are trying to help with the nursing shortage and nursing problems that we have, and that's what this is, the intent of this bill, was to help people to move up inside the nursing profession, very specific, very targeted. And so I would ask for folks' support, and I've moved favorable as amended.
Okay, if there's no other discussion, is there a motion? Okay, you did, and a second. All right, any discussion on the motion? If not, all in favor, raise your hands. Okay, that's unanimous.
So the next bill on the list is Senate Bill 709. This is a bill where budget and tax is primary and the Finance Committee is second. So as amended and shown in the reprint, Senate Bill 709 establishes the Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder and Traumatic Brain Injury Alternative Therapies Fund to support the Department of Health in studying the effectiveness of and improving access to alternative therapies for PTSD and traumatic brain injuries, or TBI, in veterans. MDH must administer the fund and periodically consult with specified entities regarding alternative therapies. In fiscal 2024, the governor must include mandated appropriation of $1 million. The amendments that were passed by Budget and Tax this morning expand the name and the purpose of the fund to include TBI as described, and expands the list of entities MDH must periodically consult. There was no opposition at the committee hearing in B&T.
Okay, we got a motion and a second. Any discussion on the motion? If not, okay, all right.
Senator Klausmeier and Senator Bidle, yes, you are. I would point out that to add co-sponsors. So to add co-sponsors at this point would require the bill to be sent back to Budget and Tax.
No, we want this bill to move.
You could offer you contact the amendment office.
It doesn't matter. This is smooth stuff. All right, so why don't we just move the bill forward? The sponsors know we love them and we love the bill. All right, did we vote? No. All right, all in favor, please raise your hand. All right, that's unanimous. Thank you very much.
We have, we could co-sponsor if we do it from the.
You know what? I don't know, but I mean, you can do what you want on the floor.
You can ask for.
Excuse me. But it still would, if I did that, it would still have to go back.
Contact the amendment office.
You could hold it up and something could get ahead. I mean, it's late.
We have one more bill that was withdrawn today, Senate Bill 990, electronic smoking devices, which was on the hearing schedule for tomorrow, has been
Let her talk.
withdrawn by Senator Jennings.
Okay, so what do we have to do?
What if we don't let you withdraw?
Make a motion to withdraw.
Okay, anyway, move to allow Senator Jennings to withdraw his bill.
Okay. All in favor, please raise your hand.
I'm sticking with you, JB.
But sticking with him, he has to withdraw it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, anything else?
I think that's it for now.